Oh, you want me to actually pick a celebrity and not stick with Joe the Laser?
I don't, he's not a celebrity. It's like saying
He's
Pokemon
famous
for
in our
animal.
hearts.
Pikachu's not an animal, and Joe the Laser's not a celebrity.
Fucking Markiplier.
Damn it. Player has decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to Colonel.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
Colonel, you're the kingmaker on this one. Who do you pick?
I pick myself then.
Aubrey Plaza.
Let me look up Aubrey
Markiplier,
Plaza. Markiplier. Adele.
and
Where's she from?
who else?
The UK?
Who was
Adele,
Colonel's character?
right?
I think so.
Character.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna check on which ones are closest to Portugal.
Yeah. To Spain would work as well.
None of them.
They're all pretty
Yeah.
American.
Danny
Except for
DeVito has.
Adele.
Adele's not
with-
American.
Oh.
No, she's not.
No, she's
Oh,
English.
she's English. Yeah.
Ah.
The thing is, Danny DeVito is kind of because his name is kind of Italian. I don't know if he's descendant.
That the
from
rules?
Italian. I don't know. Well, I'm the kingmaker, so I'm gonna say Adele is first, Danny DeVito second,
Who's
Aubrey
Adele?
Plaza.
That Ladybird?
Yeah.
Mine was Adele. Yeah.
It's me second, Aubrey Plaza third, and
Markiplier fourth.
Markiplier.
Okay.
Oh, you've got those Let's Play jeans.
no, I don't like
No.
that sort of pen.
Alright, Ladybirds first. You got the full reign of any stat you want except for boldness, because that's the bathrooms. And there's a cat there.
Oh, right. Okay.
The cat has replaced the bathrooms.
I
Shit on the cat.
ew.
I don't recommend shitting on the cat.
Don't do that.
I want to go to the shop just to see what's there. 'Cause I haven't bought anything yet.
Mm.
Boop, 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 boop.
Show me that money.
Aw, you missed me in my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours
See, she's
if
got
you...
the shit.
if you have the money. Not me, though. There's a lot going on here. There's a bloody tampon. There's the gift that keeps on giving, which is RNG. Who knows what. It can completely make or break your entire playthrough, and it costs nothing. You can spend $5 to get 5 of any stat, except Colonel took Charm already. There's these mod starting events, and there's whatever this blanket with 2 holes does that says event, and this corpse.
We tried those before.
And you can afford
When we did.
most of the things. I guess everything that doesn't say too poor for this you can afford.
Or sold out, yeah.
Yeah.
What about the fun glasses?
Those will give you fun. You'll have 15 fun if you buy them.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
You'll have extreme fun because you already have 10.
Let's see. What if I wanted to up my boldness?
Boldness would be the tattoo. There it is. You would
Get
lose
us
5 money
flames.
and gain 5 boldness.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison? Street cred plus 9,000.
No refunds.
And remember, the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds.
Let's go.
So I
Yeah,
need
do
more
you-
money. Let's make it.
The idea that Shop is a club.
Shop is a club? Oh yeah.
It was daring that you opened by spending your money when you're going for Vera.
Yeah, I
You
know.
do your start kicker and you just con people with promises to make money. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes.
Is it just completely arbitrary tonight?
Go it.
Like,
Yeah, it's
okay, this is you.
Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained?
Divide them in half and make them fight a practice war. 1,000 piñatas.
Oh. I'm gonna say that the top one is smarts because it says divide them in half, and that requires smarts because it's math.
Math.
So I'm gonna go with that. This is tricky. 1,000 piñatas could be. It's actually pinatas because it doesn't have the tilde. Either way, it could be fun, but I'm afraid of it. So let's go with the first one.
So smart.
Ah, yes! A healthy live-fire scrimmage! I should have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenants inform me that the soldiers bloody hate each other.
If you're using that accent, it's lieutenants.
Whatever.
No, her lieutenants talk like that, but
I
she
see.
doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not in my own military.
I see.
Unless.
And as an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war. That ought to reduce war casualties significantly. It is as Father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other. I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words.
It's like it's from the Bible.
Miranda skips off to organize her little bloodbath. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Sure.
Wow, I have some fucky stats along the way. Well, boldness isn't happening, and money's not happening, and those are the 2 worst ones. So I guess I should be
Sorry.
fun. My creativity's pretty high. Full crazy rave. Too fun. Looking around, you see Damien and Liam arguing about whether black metal is better than death metal. Suddenly, Damien stops arguing and sniffs the air.
That's black metal and death. That's not even. That's an actual argument that you can have. It's not even a joke. It's just actual. Either way.
Yeah, no.
Shut up.
Of course it is. That's why Liam's getting into that argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they. Yeah. Shut up. Do you smell that?
Yeah, it smells like Christian Dior and plot armor.
Oh fuck.
Prepare to die.
Oh boy. It's me, dickheads. And I brought enough crucifixes and holy water for the whole class.
Oh, lucky me. I've been meaning to finish my take-home final for AP murder.
Go ahead, just try to kill me. I'm the protagonist bitch.
She's right, unfortunately. This is a well-trod territory. We are, as they say, pretty fucked. Screw that. You've got a way to save Damien and Liam without killing anybody. All you have to do is bring everyone to tears with a mind-shattering guitar solo or throw a brick at her head. Well, that's definitely boldness, so bye. You pull a guitar out of your ass and start shredding. The faces of those standing nearby... The faces of those standing nearby to you,
literal.
yeah, are melted all the way off. Luckily, none of those people are important to this game. The polyharmonics are truly astonishing. I would buy this on a limited edition vinyl.
This is metal as shit. It's like if Mecha Godzilla fucked a volcano full of Vikings. And the volcano had a baby, and then they fed the baby to a fucking snake.
What? You mean I'm not the most awesome thing in the scene anymore? Forget this. I'm out of here.
Joke's on her. She was never the most awesome thing in the scene.
Ooh, burn.
News of your insane guitar skills spread throughout the school, and you gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
All right.
God damn,
I really
if you have
like
a
how
successful event, you gain 5 stats per turn.
I really like how she goes, prepare to die. The expletives there, just
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Those
Yeah,
scream-
no,
scream-
when we do Monster
screaming
Camp,
Dodger.
I'm gonna revoice her. I'm just sticking with it for consistency.
Yeah, does Dodger do that a lot?
It's Dodger, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
she
being
does
that's
a lot.
Dodger's voice, yeah.
I'm gonna go with go to class. Gotta get my smarts up.
Gotta get them smarts. You're very evenly leveled. You're the
Because
boring
you
dark.
can shuffled from person to person.
You're the boring class in Dark Souls that starts with an axe.
The mundane.
That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla into ice cream. Chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Ooh.
A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts. There's just a blobbo in the background.
Oh my fucking god.
There's
There
the
he is.
blubber.
While you may be taking your education seriously for once, Polly sure doesn't seem to be. She smells like a distillery got drunk and banged another distillery. She can barely sit up in her chair. The teacher asks her what the capital of Spain is.
11. Oh, wait. Nope. That's wrong. I meant X, where X is the correct answer to this question.
Damn, reverse psychology. The teacher stomps over to Polly's desk, grabs her by the chin, and sniffs her breath. Polly, she asks, are you drunk in class? Uh-oh, this is one question with no right answer. You better cause a diversion where before Polly gets found out. Release the Ferris. Say, Polly's not drunk, you're drunk.
The
That's what a
top one
drunk
definitely
person
sounds
would
like
say.
boldness. The bottom one sounds like it could be literally anything else, so we'll go with that
Yeah.
one.
So charming, apparently. The teacher stops glaring at Polly, takes a step back, and sniffs her own breath. Good lord, she says. I smell like a distillery got drunk and humped another distillery and then had an alcoholic baby who threw up all over me.
Oh no!
That's worse than what Polly smells like.
I'm so drunk, I've even forgotten what I had to drink. I don't remember getting drunk at all. This is extremely unprofessional. I am sorry, class. I'm afraid I'll have to take the rest of the day off to sober up.
Yeah, that's right, drunk A. Don't come to drunk class. I mean, class drunk. What did I say?
Nailed it. Polly falls out of her chair and phases through the floor into the basement. She'll be fine. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness.
That's pretty funny.
Everybody chooses a food. Ketchup vodka.
Gross.
Call back.
I'm gonna go with normal regular chips.
Normal
What
regular
the
chips.
fuck is a normal or regular chip?
It's
I
not
don't like-
chocolate chip.
What?
So like
What? Like
potato
Wait,
potato
what?
chips?
Wait. Wait. The normal version of chocolate chips? What does that mean?
So what are chocolate chips? They're chips made of chocolate, right?
Yeah, but what is a
Yes.
not chocolate chip made of?
Potato.
Okay, so it's a potato
You said
chip.
that the worst way. I'm like, what is the default chocolate chip?
Oh, it's the tiny ones. Okay.
Okay,
that works.
anyway. I'm gonna go with chocolate chips. I can hear Keith being angry at me in his silence.
No, I was reading my text messages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Any good ones?
It's like people that are like, you didn't RSVP for this, and I'm like, I did, but like in like 3 other conversations. People are hard.
Yes, they are.
I've been trying to almost reply to it, but I'm running a thing for 3 hours. Potato chips, chocolate chips, ketchup, vodka, and burritos.
Yep.
Oh, burritos.
Player has decided based on how filthy this sounds. Hey, darling, my ketchup vodka is the moist and ready for you. Winky face. Or food choice.
How?
Moist and
Yeah,
ready.
that's
burrito,
not very filthy. My burrito is definitely
burrito,
filthy.
chocolate chips, or ketchup vodka.
I think it goes burrito, chocolate chips.
My moist burrito.
Yeah,
I
burrito
think I'm
wins.
better. Yeah, burrito wins.
More than ketchup vodka, though?
Nah, yeah. That's not.
Yeah, no, moist
That's very
burrito is pretty
surgical.
bad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I don't think bird and kernels are both pretty bad. They're like not.
They're not as bad
They're
as
like-
ketchup and.
No, I mean bad as in
Yeah.
like and not applicable.
Yeah,
Bad-
you
I
need
mean,
to change this.
I mean they're bad answers.
You need to change this. Is my chips are moist and ready for you.
Is chips or chocolate chips a less bad answer, a less filthy answer?
Chocolate chips is filthier.
I agree.
So yeah, it goes first. But Lady Bird goes first. Oh, you did it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think it's Bird.
So we're just trying to figure out if vodka
Oh, I thought vodka was
is better.
second.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm-
like the other two are so like what? Chips and chocolate chips.
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, vodka and ketchup is weird as well, but it's not even
Yeah,
a food.
but ketchup gets moist. And it's still
Vodka
like
is a-
edible.
It's so bad.
It's usually
Yeah.
moist when it's edible.
Right. Okay, so then me and Colonel.
Bird third.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chocolate chips.
Look at us. We're right on time. Almost.
Let's do this.
Bing dong, bing bong. It's Lady Bird's turn.
Let's go bottom right.
Ba-doop.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic the Pocket Humans.
My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit.
Oh no! My Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts! It's super effective!
And now for the finishing blow. The wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Reginald's lymphoma, it says here, deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones.
That's max! Woo! I win again! Why are your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien?
Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously.
Maybe you should stop that?
Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match.
What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds!
Ooh.
Whoa,
Oh.
Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing
Oh.
playing a dumb video game for stupid babies?
But Pokemon's isn't dumb. It's cool. Because
No way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football. Say nothing, pelt them with steamed vegetables. What? I mean, that's violent, so I guess it's Damien, and the top one is Scott because football. But what a choice. I guess that steamed vegetables are just what he has on hand.
Yeah.
I guess the steamed vegetables
Damien points.
might distract him.
Ah, vegetables! We hate those! Stop it! Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig ears.
Snossages.
Sausages smell like sausages.
Was it actually sausages?
No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it was?
it was.
Did it
It
say
was-
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, those are dog treat.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't get it.
How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives.
Ah, these knives are almost as bad as the vegetables.
Guys, come on! Stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins.
You stop, all right, as soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range.
Nice thinking. Finally, a use for vegetables, am I right?
Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though, so that's a win.
Sure.
What do?
Yeah, you're on a mod path. Where do you go?
Hunter, I guess, because they're here.
Ooh.
Okay.
And stats.
You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business.
Whoa.
Wow.
Psst. Hey, how would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge?
Betraying your friend sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch.
Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses. For, like, totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that, you say? You'll totally do it, and I can trust what you say 100%? Great. Which technique do you want to learn?
How to be the protagonist of any scene. How to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. That sounds like boldness, which I could use. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs.
Unbelievable.
Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone, right? But instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard.
You've punched hard, and you've even punched really hard, but really, really hard? That's revolutionary. You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. You gain 4 boldness.
Ooh, big one.
Shittiest stat is raised. Boom.
All right, let's get this shit back on track and go to lower left.
Let's get this ship back on track.
That made sense.
Liam and
Because
Polly
they're both
aren't.
modes of transportation.
Liam and Polly are alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What, do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards.
Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder.
And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle.
Death style.
Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food.
Which will be never.
And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late.
If you could just figure out a way around these food carts for us, I'd be super grateful. Like, in a sexy way.
Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food into Liam's plate, dump all of Liam's food into Polly's plate.
Ah, fuck. Which one's which?
Really?
No, I know. It's, I need to dump Polly's food onto Liam's plate so that she can leave.
With all the deftness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food into Liam's plate and his lap. Ugh! Stop that! It's too much food! I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick.
Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here.
Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors! I thought we were in this together!
You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think.
You and Polly ditch the cafeteria, and then ditch school, and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible.
Let's go.
It's responsible if it's, like, thematic.
Let's go to the center table.
You should go to the store again and spend your money again.
No, because I want to go to Vera.
Vera's about to lift a glass of Scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at the school. Apparently. When Miranda screams.
Stop! Don't drink that!
What?
Why not? The Scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Miri, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose. Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or
You can't.
poison. Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers?
This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you drink all her scotch, encouraging Vera and delighting Miranda.
No, enraging Vera.
Drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera.
It's the second one.
You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then...
No! No! Stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool. She's poisoned. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear. Oh my. I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood.
Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting.
That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? All right, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well. How about we get ice cream to make up for it?
Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera.
Some
Your
poison.
breath's just incredible. Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud. Poison scotch.
A big boat.
Goblet.
Harpoon.
Poison, scotch, big boat, goblet, harpoon. Player orders decided based on how cool the next indie sensation select object knight would be, where the hero's main weapon is the selected object. Start debating now.
Ah,
Harpoon Knight.
Harpoon knight,
Yeah.
big boat
Harpoon
knight,
Knight.
goblet knight, and poison scotch knight. They can all be
Everything's
weapons,
coming up
kind
bird.
of.
Well,
They're
one's
pretty
more
good.
weapon than the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Big boat knight.
Poison Scotch Knight is pretty interesting.
I like
It's a
that
lot.
one.
It's
Yeah,
like the holy
it's pretty
water in
cool.
Castlevania, but reverse.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's full of alien blood.
Like I actually almost want to play that game.
Yeah, it's just only that power up. You're just stuck with it all game.
What
Yeah,
did
that sounds
Ladybird
awesome.
pick?
I
Goblet,
had Goblet.
and then
Oh,
big
Goblet
boat.
Knight. Yeah, I think it makes more sense than Big Boat Knight.
Goblet Knight sounds good to say.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a game that would
It's
sell.
like one of the
probably.
it's like one of the Shovel Knight villains that got cut. Mole Knight, Goblet Knight. Goblet Knight is he just reenacts the beginning of Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
I find it
Man,
weird
I'm
that
all over the place.
it says week 2 evening, but that's
Yeah,
not how
yeah.
weeks work. It's days.
Yeah.
Days have evenings.
You've
Well, yeah.
got a very good point,
Yep.
and I weirdly enough had never thought of that.
Oh, you never thought of that?
No, it's a very good point.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
because it's
do
3
outdoors.
weeks. It's because there's supposed to be more time passing, but there's 2 things, 2
Yeah.
times per week. Full crazy. Juan Latino and everything. That one's always really long. We've seen all of them. You notice Damien and
I
Miranda
think that the
squatting
long
on the
game
grass.
Actually, just doesn't like focus you on somebody. Like I think it just shuffles you around. I
It
don't know.
might, because there's more time. I think the game was designed
Yeah.
to be the long game, and then they made the short game as a response to it being a struggle to fit in sometimes. And so
think
it,
so,
it
yeah.
like crunches a lot of
It's more
things.
focused. I think you're right.
You notice Damien and Miranda squatting on the grass, poking something with a stick. You rush over, hoping for a dead possum, but instead you find them gathered around an entire tiny metropolis.
Check this shit out.
This is weird timing.
It's our kingdom. I call it Smalltopia.
A tiny voice from the city shouts up at you. It's called West Pemberley, and we're not a monarchy.
I was gonna just burn it all with a magnifying glass, but I'm happy Miranda stopped me. It's good to be a king.
The tiny voice from the city says, "We vote for our leaders in biannual elections." That's too many elections.
But we are facing a quandary. How to boost our kingdom's struggling economy?
Yeah, the whole place has been facing an economic recession ever since a pigeon stole the hospital to build its nest.
The tiny voice says, "That red guy stole the hospital and lied about it."
I'm used to managing kingdoms that are significantly larger and much more underwater. I'm afraid I'm at a loss.
Yeah. Hey, how about being our royal advisor? The pay's shit, but you can take whatever buildings you want.
"Hey," says the tiny voice. "Build a new hospital out of popsicle sticks and hot glue." You know what always boosts an economy? War. I think I saw an anthill over by the water fountain. This is weird timing because we just had the West Pemberley plot line in second term yesterday, which is a reference to this one, but we'd never seen this one yet.
Mhm.
Oh, I see.
We know what happens after. Spiders.
Yeah, well, because second term is sometimes a like a joke about stuff from the original game.
Mm-hmm. Also, spiders are not easy.
Would you like war or
Let's see.
popsicles? Would you like something you can put on a fridge or something that makes you hide in the fridge?
I think I want something to put on the fridge. Yay!
Hell yeah! I fucking love crafts.
Glitter.
Finally, an opportunity to give back to our beloved kingdom.
Damien and Miranda excitedly glue a bunch of popsicle sticks together and draw a big red cross on them with a Sharpie. They plop it down right where the old hospital used to be, hardly crushing anybody.
I think we make pretty good civic planners, don't you, Miranda?
Oh yes, most certainly, Damien.
Screams drift up to you from the city. One voice cries out, "Take them to the hospital!" Another replies, "It's just an empty box of wood and glue. It doesn't even have beds. What sort of cruel joke is this?"
Aw.
There's always something to laugh about with Smalltopia, isn't there? You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Jeez.
Sure.
Ha 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 ha! They're dying!
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, that sounds
Bathrooms.
about right for all the characters that we are trying to date.
I respect no authority. You
And
don't
you
stop
sew
there.
the
You want the world to
shirts?
know how reckless you are, so you do some graffiti, and the graffiti's like, "I'm bold as fuck, wow," and then the wall gives you bold points. It's pretty opinionated, though. Afterwards, you head to poetry practice to meet up with Forsborn and Liam. They said something about needing to whip your other team members into shape, but how bad could they be?
It's party time!
Hey, Keith, you're just in time. I've popped 9 tabs of LSD and I'm ready to find my muse. Let's get this poetry party fucking started.
Disgraceful!
Holly, poetry is not a party. It is a serious art form that must be taken seriously. As such, I have already put my poetry serfs in shackles and weighed down the corners of their mouths to prevent them from smiling. Now we can really get into the spirit of things.
Oh. Hooray! I'm so glad we're finally all on a sports team together. Let's do some warm-up stretches. What muscles do we need to exercise for poetry? Oh, Scott, you're such a kidder. Poetry isn't a sport. It's a form of literature. The only muscles we'll be using are our minds. Oh, really? Well, that's okay, because I can totally read. I've always loved reading ever since I learned how to when I was... wait. How old are people when they usually learn to read? God.
See what I mean? I'm not sure where Liam is, but now that you're here, we might as well get started. These 3 are the only other students who signed up for the poetry competition, so we're stuck with them. We need a rallying strategy to get them in the spirits of the craft. Unfortunately, teamwork and leadership aren't really my forte. My strengths lie in extracting art from the dark, murky nether regions of my soul. So I'm gonna go do that, and you work on making your friends into the next Shakespeares before school lets out. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Time to turn these chumps into Chaucers, these morons into Miltons, and these dunderheads into Dickinsons. What can you do? Besides more alliteration, that is. Shred all the work of Baudelaire into a powerful smoothie. Make them do 100 poetic push-ups, whatever that means.
As long as it's not fun, you're good.
That sounds like it's fun, because that sounds like boldness, but I can't tell.
I think so. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay,
Yay! Woo! I love push-ups. Come on, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's all make our muscles great. How exactly is physical exercise gonna make our poetry better?
yes. I'm also skeptical, but also, push-ups remind me of my dumb jock brother, which reminds me of my dark and disturbing childhood.
Sounds like just the sort of thing a rush of endorphins will solve. Now get on your hands and work those biceps.
Your friends all start doing push-ups. Well, Miranda sits on top of her push-up surf, but it kind of counts. What do you think, guys? Are you feeling the poetry penetrate the dark walls surrounding your heart?
I don't know, but I am certainly feeling something about seeing everybody so hot and sweaty.
Me too. Watching you four do push-ups in fitted clothing and seeing your muscles get swole is making my shorts feel all tight. Is this what poetry feels like? Nah, that's horniness. Y'all are experiencing the second highest reason people go to the gym. This behind making yourself look good on social media.
Fascinating! I'm so inspired by your toned, sweaty postures that I could almost write about it.
Yeah, me too. Can someone remind me how the alphabet goes so I can make a poem about your butts?
Wow, I can't believe that worked. But maybe I shouldn't be. Much of the essence of ancient Greek poetry is musculature and horniness. Actually, that was kind of the essence of ancient Greece in general. Go figure. The more you know. Your friends read a lot of horny poetry and get pretty buff along the way. You've got this contest in the bag. 2 charm, 1 boldness.
Let's do this.
Nice.
Ladybird.
Cool. Okay.
Ladybird. Does whatever.
Ladybird,
Ladybird does.
Ladybird does. I was actually singing that to the rabbits the other day. I was like, Alphonse Bun, does whatever Alphonse wants.
He does.
Let's see. I will go to the auditorium. Let's see what's over there.
That'll give you creativity.
Okay.
That day while rehearsing for class play, you're struck with the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Teabagger.
Oh my god.
Teabagger? Right. Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right.
You got creativity from that.
Yep. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show you her latest dumb tattoo when suddenly...
Greetings, my love.
Never fear, my lady. I will save you from this lascivious cretin. It's the Interdimensional Prince, and he's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock.
Whoa.
Wow, you're so sparkly. Are those tearaway pants?
Sadly, they are not, my queen. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own.
Well, I am persistently on Flake. I died on Fleek, and so am cursed to roam the earth forever. Eternally on Flake.
Haunted Fleek. It is this exact on fleekness which I seek. For you see, madame, I am in need of a fashionista such as yourself to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours.
Oh. Ours?
This could be bad. You know Polly's not above getting married as a one-off joke, so you gotta stop this madness. Thorough party so dope, Polly doesn't want to travel to another dimension. A party with sex lasers. Callback. Marry the prince yourself right now.
Hmm.
That's got to be boldness, right? The bottom one. The top one might be fun.
It's either
Right.
boldness or
Party?
charm at the bottom.
I-
The top one
Yeah, it's
could be
hard
fun
to
or
say.
smart. Because
I mean,
smarts
would
were
the
the
prince
lasers.
would the prince really marry me though if I have 0 money?
He doesn't
Well,
have a concept of money. You have
Oh,
fish.
fish. Yeah, but I don't have fish either, so I think I'm gonna go with sex laser party.
sex laser party. So fun.
Ooh.
You steal the sex lasers from your school's highly controversial physics lab and get the party
Huh. started.
Great Zorblins of Gorlaxia! I did not know you had such sick parties in this dimension.
It's Polly time.
Yeah, boy, this school is nationally ranked in the field of particle physics.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
particle
gotta
physics.
get that brain running on pun.
No. I don't know what kind of snooty soirees you've got over there in the snooze dimension.
That was a pretty good pun. His brains know.
Anyway.
I like that.
You said no when
But
I said
here
you can make
it's-
your brain run on.
Oh, I get it.
Ah.
Anyway. But here at Spooky High School, we have sex with coherent light.
That's why they call it a hard light in Portal. I am truly humbled by the heartiness of your party. I shall return to my dimension and lament the fact that it is a total party wasteland. You don't even notice the prince leaving because you're too busy humping a laser. You gain 2 boldness in 1 fun.
Let's go.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
That could have
Okay.
gone worse.
Yep.
It was successful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to smooth out my money situation. Let's go again to the money machine.
Money. Let's see, this one is the, you do some gambling and then you make money. It's a bad idea, but it works anyway. There's only like 3 things that happen at the computer. Later, you, Vera, and Miranda meet to prepare your case for the Ruthless Rhetoric class. Your scenario for the week: monsters finally rule the world, but puny humans still demand equal rights. How will you deal with such audacity? Well, everyone uninstalled that because of the spyware or whatever.
Let me see.
Our workday. Media censorship. Start a fictional war. Ugh, that sounds like so much work. Can't we just throw money at them?
Are those old 1984?
Oh, or cake. I heard if you let them eat cake, they calm down. What about you? Do you have any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everyone else do the work, are you?
Just remember the 3 R's: relocation, re-education, reintegration. I hate this. The problem is that the problem is that they're not happy, so let's repress them into happiness. I hate all of this. Have fun.
Remember the 3 R's.
Yup. Would you like the Trail of Tears or the 50s?
Wow. That's a bad choice. I don't.
It's really bad. This is what happens when
It's
Miranda
real-
and Vera are in a room.
This is really good. The problem is also that I don't know which one is which, and I think one of them is for Vera and the other one is for Miranda.
Like at least when Damien and Scott kill someone, it's a person. Not like
I'm
a
gonna go with the
world.
top one, and I hope that's not creativity.
You propose setting up safe havens for certain model humans where they can enjoy equal rights. But these safe havens are actually propaganda factories designed to show that monsters are naturally better than humans. After that, indoctrinated humans are sent back into the wild to spread the correct idea.
Oh god. Okay, I need to hang on.
So much.
Yeah.
It's a good plan, but what about the ones that won't buy it?
Kill him.
Well, we need to get the food for the safe havens from somewhere, don't we?
Soylent Pokemans. Miranda's cost-effective thinking convinces Vera, or at least scares her enough to concede. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. You are so smart and strong, much better than those puny humans. Right? Weirdly existential ending there. Who's gonna be? We have 2 knights in this because it's long mode.
Yay!
Bird gets to do a long mode. You're practicing your moves against the invisible ninjas who are totally real and totally after you when you spy a much more visible threat.
Yo, fuckhammer, I need your advice about something.
The fuckhammer is my penis.
Do you know what the most powerful force on Earth is? Stronger than anvils or swords or my nice pack? No, wait, that's not. My 9-pack abs.
Wait, that's odd.
What? Why is it odd?
That's an odd number.
Is the ninth pack his wiener?
No, it's odd because he's got 3.
Does he have 3 rows?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh.
It's just a grid like tic-tac-toe.
That's true. It's love, and I think I might just be in it with your buddy, Lady Bird.
Oh my god.
Teabagger.
Oh, sorry, Teabagger. That's
Yeah.
right.
I love Teabagger.
I'm sure love is already hardcore just because the feelings are so strong and that's badass. But the love will be doubly as strong and badass if it turns out that Teabagger is as hardcore as I think she is. And of course, there's really only one way to judge a person's true soul. You know her pretty well. Do you know what her murder weapon would be?
Duh, of course you do. By which you mean you're happy to totally make it up on the spot. So, now's the time to decide Lady Bird's fate, Teabagger's fate. Fun, right? Don't be a dick, unless you want to, in which case, totally up, go for it. Major cardiovascular diseases. Teabagger is the ultimate murderer, the leading cause of death worldwide, and something capable of catching up to tough motherfuckers who have survived everything else. An electric chair. That's how boring Teabagger is. She would just be standard government-regulated death. I forgot the context of this, but I'm not the one that has to think about it, so have fun.
Yeah.
Super confused as to, whatever. Interesting. So the bottom one would be not creativity, like anti-creativity, which is funny
you can
because
see the
creativity is her
stats?
worst stats.
Well, it's because it has nothing to do with
can?
you. I don't think it has anything to do
Yeah.
with you guys. Or does it?
Oh,
I think this might have different
What?
rules than the usual one.
this
Yeah.
must be completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't really know.
Oh, I see. So this will allow me to add or subtract hearts to Teabagger's stats, I think. Okay, well, we'll go with the top one.
I wonder
Major
what that's gonna
cardiovascular
cover.
diseases.
Plus heart.
Damn! I wouldn't have even thought of that. If major cardiovascular diseases were a knife, they would be the sharpest and deadliest knife ever.
Wow.
If they were a sword, they would be there would be 2 katanas. If they were a gun, there would be an atomic bomb. Wow, a cardiovascular disease was raging in Teabagger this entire time. And I never even knew it.
Well, that's confusingly worded for new reasons, to say the least. But luckily, since you were the one who started this metaphor, you know that Teabagger isn't likely to die. Unless she's dying to go to prom with Damien, in which case, bam, you're welcome, Teabagger. You gain 3 boldness to yourself.
Wow.
That's a lot of stats you got there. That's a lot of numbers.
I feel good.
Everybody chooses a brand. Lipton.
Nestle.
The water thieves.
You seriously went with a
what?
tea brand because of Teabagger?
That is the 3rd time I've just repeated whatever happened right before the thing started.
Oh, I know. I was yes-anding in an oblique
Yeah.
and difficult to parse way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, it's either that or Muppets. Ah.
Versace.
Oh, classy. I think I've already gone with the guitar one, haven't I?
Speaking of guitar, do you think this soundtrack is played on a Strat or on a Telecaster?
That's a really good question. It sounds more like
I
a
think
Telecaster
it's played
to
on a
me.
MIDI library.
It could be.
I think it's a little bit more mellow than a Strat, so I'm leaning towards Telecaster, but I don't
Yeah,
really know.
right? That's what I'm feeling as well.
I didn't know that they sound different.
Strats are... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, I don't want to have this conversation and exclude totally 50% of the people involved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
100% of the
that's
viewers.
for the podcast.
I
And
see.
100% of the viewers.
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, Versace, Lipton, Nestle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's Versace? Don't remember.
They make shoes.
It's a
Shoes.
fashion, like a luxury fashion brand.
Player owners decided based on how cool it would be to live in a nation ruled by the selected brand.
I lose.
Oh, not Nestle.
So much
Oh.
style.
Oh, yeah,
Nestle,
holy
Nestle
shit.
is the abyss. That's just
Nestle
the
is
end of
like-
the world.
I
Nestle's
lose
so
so
bad,
much.
one of us should get 2 turns.
Nestle is the only option that's worse than like Bored Ape Yacht Club. The fucking
Anyway.
Lipton, Versace, I forgot it again. Words.
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA.
Oh,
That's
NVIDIA's pretty bad as
oh,
well.
Oh no.
I think Teabagger wins because
I think
Versace
so.
is like legitimately cool. Like everyone's gonna look cool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's just
Designer
the word.
brand.
It's just a fashion brand.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
it's like
Yeah.
government
Wait a minute. Wait a
mandated
minute.
fashion though.
No, wait a minute. Didn't the Nazis also wear like Prada or something? What kind of world are we
Yeah.
talking about here?
I don't know. Elf Town?
I don't remember
It's Elf Town
who
from
made
Bright.
the Nazis.
That was Hugo Boss.
Hugo Boss, that's
and
the
also that would be a very different movie. It's called The Devil Wears Prada, not the Nazis wear Prada.
The fascist work product. Oh no. What a mess.
I'm cautiously optimistic about this.
One of these
Vivace.
words is most easily associated with the word cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. That's fair.
And I think T gets second just because the other ones are so dire.
Really? NVIDIA World sounds fucking awesome.
NVIDIA world.
No, it
You know how?
doesn't.
Do
They're
you have an
bad.
idea how hot the country would get? Like physically.
Oh, sure. Okay. You're telling me that NVIDIA World isn't going to basically be full of crypto miners and the metaverse?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
almost.
it's pretty bad in a lot of ways, but also just physically hot all the time. This room,
Okay, I'll take
this
third,
room
it's fine.
runs hot from this fucking graphics
It's definitely.
cards.
Yeah, no, I get
definitely
you.
Lady-
I got 2 of them running right now.
Yeah. Bing dong, bing bong.
You should have AMD cards because they're cooler. On all the.
Haha, I get it.